What? Never heard of Mocember?
Wow. You have to get up, do what they do. But that was insane. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Come on! I make go records, baby. I'm liking this.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Hawks Recap. My name is Clay. Thanks for tuning in. Blackhawks playing their 27th game of the season, and they lose to the Blues at home by a score of 4-0. That actually makes it sound better than it really was. Blackhawks without Duncan Keith, Dylan Strome, Andrew Shaw, Drake Caggiula, Robin Lehner, although Corey Crawford's a decent replacement for that last one. Blackhawks having to play 11 forwards in this game, 6 defenders, because, well, they're up against the salary cap and cannot afford to bring anyone else up. That is still no excuse for laying an egg against a rival who just happens to be the defending Stanley Cup champs, who should have a big fat target on the back of their jerseys. At home, first meeting of the year. You get shut out by a Tarasenko-less, Steen-less, Binnington-less St. Louis Blues team. You get shut out by Jake Allen. Not only that, you get shut out and don't even test Jake Allen. That is an embarrassment. Do you think I'm pissed off? Oh, I'm pissed off. I'm straight pissed off. I don't like being pissed off. I get pissed off by being pissed off. If you've watched my videos, you know I like keeping a cool head. I try to be even keel about things. Not tonight. Nope. Not now. This pissed me off. Those Let's Go Blue chants, those pissed me off. It better piss this team off because they were completely warranted. This was embarrassing. Straight up. Those third jerseys, they need to be burned. As sweet as they look, they are nothing but trouble. They need to be burned. I don't ever want to see them on the ice again. Keep them for the fans as a fashion jersey. That's fine. That's fine. But these third jerseys, never again. Never frickin' again. Not after tonight. Nope. They are ruined. Absolutely ruined. 2.5 minutes into this game, Blues dump the puck in. The puck springboards off the end boards like it's Joe Louis Arena out there. Puck bounces over Crawford's stick, and then Mackenzie Maxierchin just somehow gets his stick on it and a fluttering puck. And not only does the puck go exactly where he wants it to, but it gets by Crawford into the back of the net. Puck luck for the Blues? Yes, of course it was. Bad puck luck for the Hawks? Yes, of course it was. Sucks. But guess what? You make your own puck luck. The Blues did. They take advantage of it. Hawks, you keep passing at your teammates' feet the entire game, you're not going to create any puck luck. At least the Blues are creating their own. Blackhawks would have a power play in that first period. They'd also have 0 shots on that power play. Blues would have a power play later on in that first period. Was it because of a weak call? I thought so. Patrick Kane gets tripped by Schwartz. Schwartz then falls over Patrick Kane. Kane gets called for the trip. I thought it was weak, but guess what? Weak calls happen, and you don't really have an argument when you can't even get a single shot on your own power plays. Naturally, Schwartz is the one who scores 14 seconds into the power play. Blues go up 2-0. So how do teams like the Blues and the Avalanche seemingly have power plays that are actually decent, and the Hawks, who actually have a decent amount of talent on their power plays, can look just so god-awful? Maybe it's taking away the eyes of the goalie. Maybe that's it. Maybe some net front presence. Maybe, it's Christmas time. Let's get some presents around here. I don't care if it's the wrong form of the word. I'm using it. I'm pissed off, and I can use whatever form I want. Maybe some of that. The Hawks had 38 shots in this game. None of them really tested Allen. Allen could see all of them. We had a couple posts from ones that he couldn't see. That still wouldn't be enough to win this game. Get some net front presence. Get in the goalie's face. That's one thing that's missing without Andrew Shaw or Dylan Strome. Both of those guys helped get net front presence. Everyone else, we're going to stay to the outside. That's not how you win games. You can't win games. Not in the NHL. I don't care how bad a goalie is. In the NHL, they're good goalies against shots they can see. The game would stay 2-0 all the way through, basically midway into the third period, and that's when Blues are on a rush. Puck comes all the way over to Braden Shen on the right-hand side, right-hand dot. there. The puck gets tipped, so it's rolling and fluttering all the way to him. And he just winds up one time, top left corner. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A puck like that fluttering around? You couldn't place it any better with a flat puck. That puck should have gone into the top net, let alone top left corner. Puck luck? Yeah, of course it is. But guess what? Once again, Blues making their own puck luck. We don't really have much room to talk. Jakubczak would score late in the third period to make it 4-0, and that's how this game would end. That's how Patrick Kane's point streak would end, as the Let's Go Blues chants rained down in the United Center for anyone, well, for the few who were still left to hear it. Just a complete, utter embarrassment. This team better wake up. They better wake up fast. 3 straight losses, 3+ goals. I don't care who you play. I don't care who you are without. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Now we get to go to Boston, face the Bruins, who, in my opinion, are a better team than this Blues team. They're at least more dangerous team, especially when you're talking about this Blues team that is, once again, without Tarasenko, without Steen. Oh, and by the way, is also icing Troy frickin' Brouwer out there. Good thing Andrew Shaw wasn't playing, because Brouwer would have cross-checked him in the nose again, probably broken it right off his face. If you can't really tell, I'm no fan of Troy Brouwer. He's the only former Blackhawk I will not root for. Nope. I don't care if he was a part of that 2010 team. I will not root for Troy Brouwer. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. And when you're pissed off, it's easy to point fingers. So who is to blame? Is it Colliton's fault? Maybe. Partly. Probably. Is it the player's fault? Partly. Probably. Doesn't really matter. This entire team, coaches, players, organization, it's all on them. On everyone to right this ship. The leaders in the room, the role players, everyone. The coaches, whomever. Doesn't matter. Right this ship. This team is supposed to be battling for a playoff spot. That's not what I've seen these last 3 games. That's not that team. That team is a dumpster fire. That's not what this team is supposed to be. All right, enough with the bad news. I'm too pissed off to keep talking about bad news. Let's talk about the good news here. Blackhawks announcing today that they are investigating the allegations that were made against Mark Crawford. Mark Crawford going to be away from the team for the time being as those investigations occur. And why is this good news? Well, it's good news because it's about damn time. It's good news that finally coaches are getting, or really anybody, it doesn't even have to be coaches, that anybody is facing consequences for these types of actions that we've been hearing from around the league. Absolutely unacceptable. And as a former coach myself, embarrassing. Embarrassing to be related to that. It's not acceptable. Never was. Never should have been. He's old school. I don't care. That's not an excuse. Shouldn't have been acceptable then. It's definitely not acceptable now. You can't do those things. It's not acceptable. You wouldn't take that from a supervisor. I don't care how much you get paid. You don't take that from a workplace employee, a supervisor, whoever. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable in the workplace. It's not acceptable in life. It's not. It's straight up embarrassing that it's even a thing. Being old school, doing things like that, kicking players, verbal abuse, that's not prerequisite for success. Plenty of coaches have gone on to have success, win titles, without doing anything close to that. Yes, you motivate a player. There are other ways to motivate players. Not doing those things. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And if the Hawks find out or come to the conclusion through their investigations that those allegations are true or that they happen or whatever, I hope they take the appropriate response. I hope Mark Crawford's off this team. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And this isn't just Mark Crawford. This is pretty much any coach. This isn't a witch hunt. This is about damn time. It's about damn time. I'm so sick about hearing about this stuff. It pains my heart. Oh, players these days are just soft. Bull crap. Absolute bull crap. There's nothing soft about mental health or abuse. Get it together. Freaking grow up. It's insane. This was a terrible strategy. I'm more pissed off now. Alright, I'm going to stop this video here because I don't want to get any more pissed off than I already am. And I need to calm down before bed. So, thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that as always. In fact, doing all those things is the opposite of pissing me off. Stay safe. Make good decisions. And I'll see you next time.